One Take Sunday. This may be a part one. If it's just one video for today, that's what's going to happen. That means for Sunday, that is. Hey everybody, how's it going? Shaun Allen here. It is 12:35 in the morning. Not in the afternoon, the morning of Sunday. Today is March 26, 2017. We're getting close to the end of March already, and I haven't been doing that many vlogs for March. Why is that? Well, for a number of reasons. First off, I kind of been slacking off in terms of vlogs on this channel, right? And I apologize for that. I've been saying that for a while. And let's just say the last time that I posted a video that was actually in March was from my GradFest video, which was on the 15th. I was going to say 13th, but it was actually the 15th. So I apologize for that. Obviously, a lot of people are getting the fact that, hey, this is not a daily vlogs channel, and I get that. And originally that was what I was planning on doing, but things happen. Like I say, life happens, right? So, I'm still going to try to do vlogs on this channel when I can. And they should be coming back soon, because basically today is literally the last day for spring break. Although, since it's actually the next week, I should say that spring break is officially over. Which means that tomorrow on Monday, which will be the 27th, it's actually going to be me going back to CSUN. Literally, because I got something coming up that day. No, it's not classwork. It's actually an opportunity to meet up with people from Disney. In fact, they are people from their professional internship program. Now, this is something I mentioned on my vlog, or excuse me, the Disneyland Video Series YouTube channel yesterday, actually, on my live trap. What am I saying? Good grief. Hang on a second. Let me wet my whistle. Sorry about that. Anyways, so, yesterday, I actually talked about this internship that I just, should I say enrolled, or should I say, in a way it's kind of like enrolling for it, but in a way I'm kind of basically asking to be a part of an internship. I'm not really sure what type of words I'm thinking of here, because it's late and I'm tired, so sorry. So here's the deal. A couple weeks ago at CSUN, when I was there, I noticed that they had posted a bunch of flyers around Manzanita Hall saying that, hey, we got these people from Disney internships coming over here, and they're going to be talking about their internship program. And I'm like, really? That's pretty interesting, because I actually have a Disneyland Video Series YouTube channel. This might actually be very interesting to check out. Now, on this channel, I believe I mentioned about this, I have actually been trying to get into a different internship with Project Match, which is where I'm trying to basically get a job in teaching at the community college district, which is just as cool as getting an internship from Disney. Maybe a little less, but still, it's relatively cool. And let me just state that I haven't lost my desire to do that, okay? Although this thing with Disney does sound very interesting. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, because I haven't actually gotten it yet. So I can't really say if I will be working with Disney or not. Just saying. So, tomorrow, Monday, they got this special little, I guess it's a meeting in a way, where people from Disney will be there to talk about their internship. They might be talking to some people about what their internships are all about. I'm pretty sure I will be talking to them about the recent internship program that I'm actually interested in checking out. Well, I already signed up for it. I just haven't heard anybody, back yet. But this was actually on Thursday. I think I signed up for it. So it's going to be a while before we get some official results. Also, it's been over a month now since I turned in my application. That's what I'm thinking of, application. Turning in my application for Project Match, which is where I can teach at the community college district, like I just said. Still haven't heard any word from them just yet, which, is expected because it takes a while. And they said that they would get back to me either between March or April. I'm guessing more April, because I kind of turned in my application around the last minute deadline. I mean, it wasn't the day of the deadline. It was just maybe a few days before the deadline was hit. So my guess is that my application will be viewed much later on, instead of what I think they should do is alphabetically. But, that's how they work. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen with the internships. although it would be nice to at least get one of them. If I actually get both, that'd be pretty bizarre. But still, I would like to be able to at least get one of these internships. And if they don't work out, that'd be a bummer. Because I do have passions for both of them. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, I have enough on my resume and also my cover letter that will basically say, I can do these things that you require. It's just that I don't know how competitive each section is in terms of Project Match and Disney with the item that I'm going for. So it's up in the air still. So I haven't heard about anything yet, but if you guys keep me in your prayers, I really would appreciate it. I'm a little nervous because it's not something I'm normally used to because I've never done anything like this before, ever. Literally, this is like my first, I would say full-time job, but it's something outside of what I've normally done. So it's going to be interesting. Let's just put it that way. So if you guys could pray for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, this last week, my family and I have been in the progress of trying to, I wouldn't say redecorate, but kind of re-landscape our house. We had a couple of bushes that were dying, and there were 5 of these things, and I had to take them out. Literally, my dad couldn't do it because I don't want to get into that whole idea, but I basically said, I'll do it. And I suffered through it for an entire day, taking out the bushes. These things were dying, okay? They were not healthy. One was completely dead, some were already on their way out. And yeah, I hadn't really worked like that in a very long time, hacking these things down to just the stump or the pole, the tree stump, and having to take them out, literally. So that was part 1. Part 2 was actually digging up the ground, and while I was digging up the ground, there were still a ton of roots left over. Now, you're probably asking yourselves, well, didn't you take the roots out while you were taking out the tree? Well, at the time when I was taking out the trees, that was good enough for that day because I was already getting worn out. My hands were starting to swell. They were actually, the next day, they started making these jittery movements. Like I literally could not function my hands for an entire day for a while. It was really that bad. I tried picking up a pencil and try to write something. I could not even write my name. It was that bad. So I basically had to stop for a while, rest my hands, get back to it. And this couple days ago, Friday, I went in, dug out the dirt, and in the midst of that, I also met with a bunch of little, really big, nasty roots. And we're talking roots the size of softballs. And they just went straight down to the ground. Those are the worst type of roots. Like the ones that spread out, I am fine with those. But when they're the ones that go just straight down like a carrot, those are not fun. They are so not fun. Also, there were some that were going into our brickwork, and it's like, I can't get those. So I had to literally chop them off at the brickwork. It was just a nightmare. So part 2 was not as bad as part 1, which was taking out the bushes. Part 2 was taking out these roots, these extra roots. Then today, actually yesterday, we planted these new hibiscus bushes, which are very pretty. There's multiple colors. There's pink, red, and yellow. I'm not sure exactly what the flower colors are for these, but we'll probably know when they start blooming. And these bushes, we planted about 4 of them. We might get another one. I don't know. I don't think we will, but there's plenty of them out there right now. And yeah, they're going to look really nice. And the ground was nice and well chopped up and smooth and everything. It was all nice. There was actually one point where we did find some roots that were lying way down in the bottom of this pit that we made. And I thought I got all the roots, but there was still one that was sneaky and got away from me the day of, or the previous day. So we got it out yesterday. And, yeah, so we got these things in. It was like a 3-part process. Getting the bushes out, getting the roots out, and then planting these new hibiscus bushes. And that was it. It was a 3-day job, literally, and it was just so ridiculous. And it was a nightmare, too, to take these things out. Seriously. So anyways, we got it done, and that's the end of that. And Also, that's not one of the reasons why I also have not been vlogging. Uh, we went to Disneyland last week. I mean, last week was spring break. We went to Disneyland on Monday. Then on Wednesday, I went to the zoo. I did record it. Those videos will be up. I do have like maybe 2 or 3 other trips that I haven't uploaded. That includes the one from last week. I already finished uploading the videos from February, which were really out of date, so sorry about that. But I will be getting back into the March vlogs for those zoo trips. There was actually another video that I recorded before spring break occurred, and it was where I was dealing with the virtual reality program that me and some of my classmates were working on for a semi-final project. And some things happened, and I'm going to have to talk to the professor about it, so yeah, fun. Other than that, that's pretty much my week. So kind of like this video was a little bit of a recap of what happened last week. And I'm sorry that we have not really been able to do a whole lot of vlogging because a lot of things have been happening here. And really not a whole lot's happened. I've literally been stuck here throughout the rest of the week. And I would have liked to have been able to record stuff that was happening with the bushes, but I didn't feel very comfortable doing that sort of thing, so I didn't. Oh, we did have something very exciting. We did have something exciting happen. We had a whole swarm of bees fly over our house, and it was so weird because at first I thought it was like a car revving or something, but it kept inching closer and closer. I'm like, what's going on? This is like near the front of our house where I heard this. So I'm out in the front, and I hear this, what sounds like a car, right? And I'm thinking, this is a weird sound, right? And I thought it was a car slowly going up the street or whatever. And I'm like, that does not, it's like I heard it later on. I'm like, that does not sound like a car. So literally, I looked up into the sky and these little black dots, I saw them, these little black dots flying around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a swarm of bees. Literally like around 300 to 400 bees flying around in this mass, literally. And I'm like, Dad, let's get out of here. And we've had problems with bees at our house in the past. We've had literally 2 clusters of bees try to get into our attic. Honest to God, 100% true. We have this section of our house that has like a little hole that actually goes into our attic. And if those bees get in there, that will be a big mistake for those bees. And before we sold my grandfather's house, he actually had a beehive in his attic. They weren't able to get inside the house, but we didn't know about it at the time. Although I think my dad saw bees going in and out of the house. This is going into the attic. We knew there was a beehive in this old olive tree that had died. Actually, I think it was still alive. I don't remember exactly, but we did know there was a beehive in his old olive tree. He had 2 olive trees. One had a beehive, one that actually did die. And then apparently there was another beehive inside the house in his attic. So we had to get a beekeeper to remove the bees, and we're talking a huge, huge hive because they were literally like honeycombs this big. Literally. It was incredible. There was probably a lot of honey in that thing too. We didn't save any, unfortunately, but I actually got a piece of the honeycomb, and I was actually going through my videos because apparently YouTube's getting rid of these old annotations for the new end screens, or end-screen annotations, and I was reviewing one of my videos to make sure I had all my annotations correct, and I forget which one it was, but I actually saw Professor Kim holding the honeycomb that I got from the tree that was from my grandfather's house. I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. I had to toss it, though, because it got all sticky and bleh. But, yeah, I mean, we probably had around maybe 1,000 bees at grandfather's house. It was insane, literally. But we're talking like a small cluster that came around our place today. And or yesterday. It was just scary. The good news is that they were just passing through. We thought they were heading towards the house. And so we're like, oh boy, we gotta get out of here. But I watched them, the swarm, I could see them flying around outside, but I noticed that the density of them was lessening, and it was going off in the other direction. So I'm like watching them, and I'm like, you know what? I think they're just passing by. But still, it was a scary thing to see because, you know, bees have stingers, and if you upset them, yeah, especially if you upset the queen, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna murder you, pal. So, they just literally passed by. They were following their queen or whatever, and Yeah, I am scared to think of what happened to those bees and where they are right now. They're probably in somebody's backyard or something. Ugh, it's a nightmare. Anyways, that was some excitement yesterday, along with the putting in of our new hibiscus. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Anything happening this week that I can think of? Well, I do want to see Beauty and the Beast. I still want to see Power Rangers. These are movies that came out recently. And at some point here, we're actually talking about going over to the California Science Center to see the Pixar exhibit before that goes. I think that leaves on April 9th. So we got to get that trip in before that's done. Also, I'm trying to do this. I'm going to try to find a way to do it. Disneyland's hosting the Extravaganza once again, so I've been doing that for like the last couple of years. I have some of the eggs on my Disneyland display, and this year they got the extravaganza happening at Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, and Downtown Disney. They got new eggs. They have I would say it's 4 new eggs, but it's actually 6, 2 per park. They have a Mickey and Minnie Mouse egg, but they're drawn differently, kind of look like the old 1930s style. But they have 4 different eggs this year. They have, let's see here, they have 2 characters from Finding Nemo. They have Nemo and Dory. If you want us to call it Finding Dory, the same thing. And they have Lady and the Tramp. Now, when I saw Lady and the Tramp, I'm like thinking to myself, that's not really Easter. But yeah, last year I actually was able to get all the eggs, and they included Mickey, Minnie, Woody and Jesse, and the Cheshire Cat, and Stitch. I actually participated in the 2015 Easter egg hunt 2 years ago, and I got Mr. Toad and Tinkerbell. The only problem was that last year's was different because you could pick which ones you could get. The other ones you had to choose, like the eggs were hidden underneath like an eggshell, so you had to pick an eggshell in order to get a certain egg. And personally, I didn't think that was a smart idea because I'm pretty sure people got repeats and they were upset by that. And cast members were like, you know what, you get what you get. So they probably said Disney get rid of that, so they did. So when they brought back the Easter egg hunt last year, they just said, you know what, pick which egg you want and get out of here. So I'm hoping to do the Easter egg hunt this year. I got a really funny Instagram video or photo I would like to take of the eggs, and we'll see. We'll see if it happens. But if I remember correctly, I got Woody and Jesse from Downtown Disney. I got Mickey and Minnie from Disneyland. Yes, this is correct. And Cheshire Cat and Stitch from Disney California Adventure. The way I want to put it is such that I would get Lady and the Tramp from Downtown Disney and Finding Nemo and Finding Dory over in Disneyland. And since California Adventure is back in the old style of like back in the 30s or whatnot, I would get the old style Mickey and Minnie eggs there. Kind of makes sense, right? So, anyways, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. I would like to do that at some point, but we'll see. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated, and I'm going to try to get another vlog out here soon. And I don't know if I should tell you guys what we've been working on for our projects in class. I probably should, and probably not till the end of the semester. We're getting close to the end of this semester, you guys. It is crazy. I can't believe it myself. I'll be graduating in May. May 19th. That's when I graduate. It's slowly creeping up on us. Good grief. Alright, you guys. I'm going to run. And I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. So, if you guys want to stay tuned, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please be sure to hit the bell icon. Because the bell icon lets you know when a new video is actually uploaded to YouTube and ready for you to watch. You basically can watch the video before everybody else does. The general public, that is. You guys get VIP access, literally. And if you want to, you can send me viewer mail. This is just an example right back here. Got some viewer mail art back there. And if you guys want to do that, there's a P.O. Box address down below in the description of this video. And as always, be sure to check out my other 3 channels. The Disneyland Video Series, the Educational Series, and the Travel Town Series. And I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, the links will be down in the description box. Alright guys, I will try to get more vlogs out to you as soon as possible, and I will try to get more of my school trip vlogs, or my school vlogs, and my zoo trip vlogs, there we go, out there for you guys to watch as well, because a lot of really exciting stuff happened in these last couple of vlogs from the zoo. You don't want to miss it. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. End scene. Wow, 12:55, almost 1 o'clock. Yikes. Good night. good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye.